You're now listening to From the Jump.
Welcome to From the Jump, your source for all things hip-hop. I'm Syllable. This is my co-host,
Mr. White.
Make sure you subscribe and leave a comment below saying I subscribed, and we'll try our best to reply to your comment. And today, we're going to react to JID's new album, specifically a song off of the Forever Story called
Dance Now.
So, what'd you think about Dance Now?
Man, this track was crazy, yo.
It was crazy, right?
He comes in, and the beat is hip hop, but it's unorthodox. You know, JID doesn't get on anything that's it's not trap. It's not like boom bap. Like it's its own southern flair of rap. You know, it definitely kind of molds after what J. Cole would do.
Yeah,
like, it's just not traditional, right?
No.
And then he just comes in, of course, with some rapid fire flow. So it takes a moment to like catch up to what he's talking about, and it's just like it's really cool, like how he keeps that refrain going on in the background even while he's rapping. I just, like those are like my initial thoughts. It came off hard. Like I don't even want to take up too much time. I'm gonna let you speak on this song.
No, it's dope. Well, like JID's a lyricist from Atlanta. He's got this like AK-47, machine gun flow. It's very rapid fire, rapid bursts, and he like stagger steps his way to the drums. With like multiple verses and multiple voices, but also heartfelt ballads. Yeah. Combined with, flexing all together. And so I love the diversity and how he comes up with his style and his sound. It's dope as fuck because like the way the multiple changes happen in the beat, it's like bridging the gap between his childhood, modern times, the black experience, black excellence.
I mean, it's so diverse in terms of what he's trying to do approach wise. And then the chorus is crazy. It's a 3-part chorus, right? Yeah. He's got the part where he's like, ain't no dapping, no hand sanitized. We ain't gonna slide on your man, landslide. Like saying stuff like that, there's a knot in my pants, Hancock. So he's really kind of talking about the fact that he doesn't mess with a lot of people. I think that's what this whole song is about, because it's using that old school Western kind of folklore of you shooting guns at people's feet and you make them dance, And so this is really one of those messaging tracks, I think, from an artist like him, where he's considered more conscious or more lyrical. Yeah. But I think generally he's the type of person that considers himself an outsider. Even inside the industry.
Yeah, an outsider even inside the industry. That's probably a good way to typify him. Like I love how he's digging deep into his family history, but also talking about street life and also bridging that with success and the canon of hip hop, like the way he diversifies that. You know who JID reminds me of?
Who?
A long lost cousin of the Dungeon family.
I can see that. I can see that vibe there for sure. If anybody was carrying that torch now from Atlanta, I would definitely get that to JID. And he's the type of artist where all of his approaches are unorthodox. I think that's what made Outkast so amazing, is that from track to track, you couldn't really figure out what they were going to do. And each album was dynamically different. And every time they drop something, it's like, you got this anticipation. You really want to hear what they've come up with. Yeah. We talked about this yesterday. I was like, man, you ever think you can make a song that detailed or with that many different parts? You're like, man, I don't know about that. Like, this dude's seriously talented.
He's very talented. Well, he was from ATL, and of course he's got that Outkast feeling to him in certain ways, right? Because that's the hood, right? He came from that. He grew up in that. I love Kenny Mason on the hook. It's a very lighthearted melody. It's dope as fuck. That hook really, every time that comes on, like that's dope.
Another switch up, right? Like with the choir comes in. It's almost like it's a totally different song. Yeah. But it's still very seamless in the production. Yeah. In the way that the composition was put together. I like it. I enjoy it. Sometimes I don't really like switch ups. I'm not saying I don't. I think switch ups are good, obviously, for musical.
Well, like we talked about that EPMD song with Eminem.
Yeah.
Right? And how Eminem switch ups didn't really gel as well. It didn't feel.
Well, the track went over here, and Eminem just started going berserk, and it just didn't.
It didn't match the beat.
Energy of the track, right?
Didn't match the beat. Yeah. Stuff like that. Lyrics that I enjoy, right, from this track. Definitely, I like how he's talking about in the very beginning. It's me and the bros. It's no extra guys, and they moving weight. It's no exercise. We could pick a date to come stretch you out. Only showing muscle when it's flexing time. And it's just, I love how he's A-B, 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 right? He's switching it up. That is even like an older style where people are doing the A-B, A-B, right? Mm-hmm. It's very fascinating how he put that together. I also like these other lyrics that he's got on the track.
Okay.
He's got, and I, of course, am not attempting to impersonate JID because I ain't doing multiple voices unless it's like chopped and screwed for these next lyrics that I enjoy. Look, mama said the Messiah's in moccasins, trying to save the kids in his apartments and show a way to live with other options. You know, I just like that. But then, like, okay, what's up with this Jamaican flow? Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, what? What? Did the
You're
track
like,
skip?
You're like, wait,
Is this another artist on the track feature? No, it's still JID. It's still JID.
I mean, and he's just saying some poignant stuff, right? Like, even right after what you were talking about, I could cop the newest Beamer, Bentley, or Balenciagas. I could pay for this little nigga scholarship. I ain't caught up in rap niggas' politics. Play with me, you playing yourself. And then he comes down to another section where he's talking about, that's a felony charge. He called it F. Niggas come out the A and get X'd out. But I'm only here because I'm trying to help. But the only one you can help is yourself now. It's like, that stuff, come on, man. Like this guy isn't that old. Like, he's saying some stuff that maybe Jay-Z would be dropping down as science and not like, that's some mature stuff right there.
After the Beyonce incident, Jay-Z after 444,
exactly,
right?
Yeah,
shit.
like he got real. No, I mean he's definitely.
He's talking about not being in hood politics, buying kids scholarships, like
instead of wasting his money on frivolous things and materialistic stuff. It's all makes sense, but it's crazy because he raps so aggressively.
Yeah,
it don't sound like that's what he's talking about. It sounds like he being more like what some of the Atlanta rappers would be talking about. Like, it sounds like he could be talking about gangster stuff.
Except it's not.
But it's not.
Yeah.
It's not. You hear the guns talk, but he's not really talking about guns in a way that other guys are talking about guns and just randomly shooting people. He's more so talking about the standing your ground type of guns where it's like, I'm protecting myself because I know it's a lot of scandalous cats out here that want to take my life and take my success from me. And I see it already. It's so sad. I mean, we just lost another artist, R.I.P. to PNB Rock, you know.
Yeah.
I heard a lot of his early music, but it's crazy. I mean, he just got killed while he was eating a meal with his lady. Like, it's like, it's getting to the point now where it's like, I see why JID, and I respect him for staying in this type of lane where he's like, the narrative. He don't want to be around nobody like that.
No, it's dope as fuck. I think he's like a philosopher lion in the mainstream sheep clothing, right? Like, I think that's what JID is doing. Because check this outro out. So this sounds hard as fuck. Maybe the whole song you still think it's about shooting motherfuckers up, right?
Exactly.
And then the outro takes you out of that. And the outro is going, life is a journey, you know, not a destination. Lean not towards the egoistic intonations. Positive vibrations bring real liberation. It's the will of the heart, the strength of the mind. And it's like, this is some deep philosophical shit. It's like telling people, hey, look,
right, you know?
In case you didn't know, it is you that is in control.
Or even a Kid Cudi vibe, like just being positive. Like, what happened to it being okay in rap to not be negative, right? Like, it's become so normal now to do something that's negative, criminal or crazy or rude. Like, that's the majority of mainstream. And I like that he's getting a lane. I like that J. Cole made a lane for a lot of the artists that he's working with on the Dreamville label. For artists like this, they're unique and they need a space because we need more rap like this. That's all I'm saying. We need more rappers that are actually thinking about what they're talking about.
It's the same thing, man. When you look at big box stores, it's like most regular mainstream rap is like Walmart. We need more mom and pop shops. Right?
Yeah.
Because we need to have options. We want to go buy some shit.
Absolutely.
Same thing. What do you guys think? What was your favorite song off the Forever Story? Did you like this track? What are your thoughts about that and the comments that we made? Please comment below, like and subscribe, and tune in for another episode of From the Jump.
Peace.